Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Zeepo, aka Durant, and today we are doing Storytime Sunday with Zeepo. It's a brand new series on my channel that I just came up with today. I'm recording this on Saturday, uploading on Sunday, every single Sunday. If I missed it, then I'm very sorry, and I will still upload it that week. And so today we're talking about how I split my tongue in half right down the middle. And yeah, no clickbait, no nothing. This is 100% real. Ask my mom. And so this really did happen. No clickbait, obviously. Well, not obviously, but with all this clickbait, I gotta say there's no clickbait. Alright, let's just start off. So I wasn't home alone, but my parents were there. We had a babysitter. Her name was Sarah. I had my 3 other sisters in like another room. And me, Durant, pretty cool guy, he eats a lot of weird stuff. I was eating raw lasagna, like when your mom makes lasagna and she grabs it out of the box? That was I was eating, just raw lasagna. And so, I was munching that stuff down, and man, that must have been delicious because I guess I was eating it, but surprised my teeth didn't break. So it was like really hard lasagna because it was raw. And so I'm just eating this, and keep in mind, I'm eating this on our kitchen table. We don't have it anymore. Yeah, so we were on the kitchen table. Sorry, I'm trying to think. So I was on the kitchen table by myself. I was like 4 or 5 years old, being a little kid, being really stupid. And I was eating my lasagna, munching that stuff down. And what I was thinking? I was thinking, how little kids, they have really bad balance. I didn't have good balance either. So I was sitting on this table. It was towards like it was on the top. It was on the right hand corner. I was on the right hand corner, kind of like sitting right on the corner. It was pretty dangerous. I don't know what I was thinking. So I was eating that raw lasagna, and man, boom, I fell off the table. Yes, I fell off the table, hit my tongue or something on my mouth on like the corner of the table, and it somehow, I don't know how this happened, man, but I split my tongue in half right down the middle. And so there's scars right there. It healed over time. I don't think I got stitches for it, but it just healed back. Good thing I did in school is, man, I'd just be a bully magnet. Anyways, so my mom and dad weren't there because my dad was at work. I don't know where mom was. Probably out doing grocery shopping. And my mom, she's a nurse, and she's like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, she knows what to do. So she wasn't there, so we were kind of screwed. And so we had nobody there except for my babysitter and my other sisters. But my babysitter, thank God, we actually knew her, and we actually knew her parents, or my parents, really well. So we called my mom up, and we went to the ER. And when we went to the ER, so we went to the ER. Like I just stated, I didn't get stitches, but my mom said it healed over time. And yeah, so I split that in half. And when this was happening, I was trying like a baby, obviously, because I think anyone cry if they split their tongue in half. And you can look up pictures of people splitting their tongue in half. It is absolutely disgusting. Alright, so I would not advise searching it up. It's pretty dang gross. I don't know. Wait, I have a scar right down the middle of my tongue right now. Well, I don't want to have that for life, just a scar in my tongue, like right down the middle. And if I ever do a face reveal, I'll show you guys that. And so basically, that's about it. I'm trying to recap. Alright, let's do the video recap of the story. I fell, so I was eating lasagna, fell off the table, went to the ER, and yeah, it's basically about it. It was probably my worst injury. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next weekend. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune into my other videos, especially for the next Sunday. For the next story times with Zeepo. I want to thank you guys for watching. It's been your Zeepo, and I'm out. Peace.